When you're a single dad and you're struggling just to economically survive hell because jealous people were jealous of you before you were born, I got what that Ronnie CD I got. It was a promotional. I was working at the store and they got promotional things for us to play, and then when it was done, they'd let people in the store keep them. So lots of the really good stuff I had when I was in college, both before I went in service and after I went in service, I got working at Musicland Group, Sam Goody Records, based out of old Minneapolis, St. Paul there. And so that's why, and I just didn't have, when you're a single dad just barely making ends meet, I didn't see any Wallace Ronnie at the Buffalo Exchange at Tempe. I got lots of really good reggae at the Buffalo Exchange, but I think college kids are more into reggae than they are into jazz. And so I got lots of good Gregory Isaacs, Identity. I did get lots of good Gypsy Kings at the Buffalo Exchange, but the jazz section left a lot to be desired. So I'm going to have to get this alone together. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely putting that one's going on the MP3 in the dark room. I'll give that one a try. Alone together. I liked that already just by the first couple of notes. I was like, okay, I'm going to like this one. Okay. Dahoud. Michelle's one of my favorites. Yeah. Michelle, my belle. He does that. Let's stay together. I'm sure that's probably pretty good too. That must be. I would imagine that's probably a instrumental take on Al Green. So, but I like him a lot. He's one of my favorite trumpet players. Who's that? Digital remastered. If ever I would leave you. I'll have to give that a try. Well, let's leave it there, and we'll give it a try once I'm done talking to you, crazy money grubbing fighting monkeys. Okay, or else, you know what I'm saying? Woo! Man, I look at my videos today, and I look at me back in 2019. When I was still working at the grocery store, trying to talk them out of supplying girls' team and trafficking. It's like, wow, it's a big difference. A lot of the chemical poisoning really has taken its toll. It's hard to get the fat cells that cause cancer cells to keep shutting the body down. Every time I get to where I start losing weight, they hit me again. And I know how, it's like being in the high now Hilton, but since January 22nd, 2013. Yes, Obama was president, yes. James and Bobby Purify. +1. Well, no, we can't really say that because Biden and Trump. Biden is Biden. They're together. And then there's Trump, and then it's James and Bobby Purify. Yeah, pull the string and I'll wink at you. I'm your puppet. I'll do funny things if you want me to. I'm your puppet. I'm just a boy, just a funny boy who makes you laugh when you're blue. I'll do what I'm told. I'll be wonderful. I'll do what I'm told. I'll do anything for you. Sex in the Lincoln bedroom and lots of money to go shopping. I'm your puppet, right? I'll give you jewelry and money too. That's not what I'll do for you. Bring it on home to me. Yeah, that's not sweet loving. No. If you have to give her jewelry and money to keep her having sex with you, that's not Ruth and Esther. Obviously, when you're young and you think of your dick, you're kind of dumb. Lady, you shot me. I get it, And so, it's not hard to see through the bullshit, because I was always able to cut through the bullshit eventually when I was young, And then, boom, Gregory Isaacs and Teddy Pendergrass. Okay. Don't Hurt Now. Once ago, front door. Okay. Shut the front door. No. Leave the front door open and leave the garden gate unlocked and leave a note pinned in her coat. Okay. Gave her back the key to her front door, 'cause it seemed that she didn't care about me anymore. I gave her all the love I had and she spilled it. So I packed my key packs his clothes into a shopping bag, and he gets, in a paper shopping bag, and he goes, "'Cause I don't wanna be lonely tonight. I mean it, yes, I mean it. I don't wanna be lonely tonight, but I'd rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life." Okay, he's one of my favorite reggae singers of all time. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Okay. And what's the other one? My other favorite. I forgot how it starts, man. I'll have to go listen to it. I know I got it on my MP3. How does it start, guys? Although it's you I once adore, yeah, I need your love no more. Yeah. So it. I'll go on with my life. How's it go? You haven't listened. They don't play it. NASA don't play it for me. It's one of my favorites. And I'll go on with mine. I wish you good luck and goodbye. I'll see you around sometime. It's time you should be wise, yeah, and take off your love disguise. Yeah, it's a good song. Oh yeah. It's one of my. Anybody else particularly fond of Once a Go in Front Door? Helped me get over law. Yeah. It don't hurt now. No, because I don't go ex-girlfriend next girl. No, I will be alone. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be so lonely than to live a dirty life. I will not be told what to do for money. I will only stand up to try to give my wife faithful love in the Lord's Prayer for always and always. Only love can break a heart. That's not true. Absence of love breaks a heart. Only absence of love can break a heart. Only love can mend it again. Attachment is not love. That's a misnomer that guys like Gene Pitney and others do, And just not only love, only absence of love can break, but that doesn't sound right. It doesn't sell records. Okay. And so you got to learn to not be like the devil, Lucifer, and his wife, Satan. Time has changed it to where they're the same person. That's to confuse you, so you just blame him and you don't let her share the blame. For Lucifer to exist, he needs a woman that will willingly produce his children and then try to kill off all of our children to replace our children with their children. Gabrielle. Supermodel movies, I say if you're going to kill somebody, don't talk about it, do it. Okay? Do it. Sick. Oh, you're horrible. No, I raised Kate. I raised Emily. I raised Natalie. I raised Noah, and they raised Crumb. And I raised Patrick. By the time Patrick was 9, he was manipulated away by selfish people that tribalized him into stupidity. And he's still trying to get out. And he almost killed himself with drug and alcohol because he was stuck in it. And he felt he couldn't come back because he didn't want to come back and try to put up with Amy. And then he did because he came to protect Amy's daughter, Natalie, from the temple set in the poo-poo potty. So, you just got to understand how these sickos work. If you really want to know, okay, read the Bible and then read the Constitution, Bill of Rights, and Declaration of Independence. And then go, hey, that's not like Jesus. But go read Sun Tzu and Machiavelli. And then you'll find out what everybody was all the rage reading, okay? Because Marco Polo. Marco Polo. Okay. Amerigo Vespucci. Christopher Columbus. Okay. So you got to understand, you got to know your enemy, like that idiot at Walmart who didn't understand Lord Saladin because he's more like Sun Tzu and Machiavelli. Okay. So you got to understand who you're dealing with. The Constitution is based off a reflection of Machiavelli and maritime law, which has aristocracy, landed aristocracy, dominate through capitulation of the masses. Only absence of love can break a heart. Only love can mend it again. Last night I hurt you, but darling, remember this. It's 4 a.m. and once more the dawning just woke up the warning in me. No, I wake up at 4, but I don't wake up wanting. I wake up feeling like these fuckers are going to kill me. And how do I get my kids off of supercomputers? How do I stop them from doing it to people in the future? That's something, in order to maintain their computers not killing them, you need good people like my sons and my daughter niece plugged into computers. It was really hard with Vanessa. She was really angry, and her mom doesn't have the best brain activity. But her, it was hard for Uriah, my oldest, because it wasn't until recently. It's different, Uriah in ancient times couldn't see everything his mom was doing, and that she was lying, and that his dad wasn't. This was heartbreaking for my oldest son. Okay, mom's still lying, and dad's standing up for the truth. And that hurts. He has to watch us on Facebook and watch us on Messenger and go, Mom, just admit Dad's right. He was rooting. He wanted Mom to come. She thought about it. She said, I thought about coming out there. I said, well, you work online. You could come out here and stay us, help my dad not have to get a second mortgage on the thing. And then when he passes away, that would give us a place to stay. And we get Uriah off the computer, and he could have be cloned, and our son could stay here. But we'd build it into an Adobe if we stayed here. We probably wouldn't want to. We'd probably tear it down and go to the Gila. But at least Uriah was there. Mom stood up for Dad, said the truth, and took violent sex cult tribalism and kicked her right in the dick and slapped its vajayjay shut, because all it wants is to rule from the pyramids. So it was really hard on him. Where Andre was just like, yeah, Mom admitted Dad was right and she was wrong. But Grandma fuck the pooch again, because she's just vindictive and mean. And Grandma's a lot like Miles Davis. Yeah, she is. Because you're wrong. When do they stop getting back at you? Till the day you die, man. To the day you die. And Andre is very at peace and very much enjoys and loves his grandma. He loves them all equally, but he really appreciates Grandma Gilliard and Grandpa and Aunt Sarah a lot. Me too. I had a huge crush on Aunt Sarah. He goes, yeah, every man in his right mind would totally crush on his Aunt Sarah. She's absolutely spectacular and beautiful. She's Nancy Wilson-esque, but she's calmer, she's stronger, and she's sweeter. But men get jealous and abuse her, and she can't stay. Oh, she's an absolutely exquisite woman. And Law's a lot like her, but Law was manipulated by her mom, who lives vicariously through her, and Mom's a lot like Grandma's a lot like Miles Davis. Yeah, it was life made her that way. It's Charlie Pride. Okay, let's let this one up, and we'll just stay true to being truthful and honest, so people can take a look at themselves and then recant and repent and sin this and no more, and we can start living the kingdom of heaven sooner or later. Hope it's not later. Do lang, right? Okay, guys, I love you. Peace.